channel. If you are new here, my name is Kaylee. And today I have a very successful thrift haul to share with you. And I'm very excited about it. I have been thrifting and into thrifting for quite a few years now. Probably around 2019, 2018 is when I started really getting into it. But I feel like I've finally figured out what I want my style to look like. And because of that, I've been so much more successful at the thrift stores lately. I've struggled for a few years now with kind of figuring out what I want to dress and look like. I had a really hard time just figuring out my personal style and separating it from trends and separating it from things that I was seeing, what I like, what I don't like. I just couldn't figure it out. And I feel like within literally the last like 2 months, I've finally started to figure out what my style is, what I like, and how to dress myself. I feel like that was a big issue too, is I just didn't know how to dress myself. Thanks to my Lord and Savior, Pinterest, I have finally started to figure it out. So I went thrifting with my cousin D a few days ago. We spent hours digging and searching and like grinding through that thrift store, and it was worth it. I did vlog a little bit during the actual thrift trip, so we will go through that as well. My goal going into this trip was to really take inspiration from my Pinterest board. I was really looking for mid-rise, baggy, wide leg, slouchy-esque jeans and pants. Can't even believe I'm saying that. Can't even believe we're like accepting that mid-rise is like a thing now. Never thought we'd be back here. I was also really looking for more accessories. I've learned that accessories make a huge difference in an outfit. So I was really looking for like fun belts, purses, scarves. We're getting closer to summer, so I wanted to look for some big baggy jorts, cargo skirts, jean skirts, anything like that to kind of get away from like the tank top and jean shorts vibe that I usually go for every summer, and just trying to look a little more, just a little less basic, like just spice things up a little bit. For tops, was looking for some more elevated basics. I feel like I'm always looking for elevated basics. You know, a fun like normal black top, maybe with like a boat neck or a cowl neck. Also, I've really been into the like little short sleeve fitted blouses with baggy pants. I really did keep looking back at this for inspiration, and I feel like that really helped me stay on task and actually find things that I liked and was looking for. So let's go into the actual thrifting part, and then I will show you what we actually ended up with, and then I'll show you how I would and will probably be styling some of these items. I wish they were longer though. So look how little mini micro they are, but I love this like ring detailing on the shorts. But Dee Dee says she might wear them, so in the cart they go. Especially as an elementary school teacher. Look at these cuties! I don't have a butt though. I know, I feel like these either are like super cute or you just look like you have a diaper. What, buddy? See, like I wish these were longer. I'm going very like, if it's a maybe, I'll throw it in and just try everything on.
Yeah.
Funny because I looked at first and I was like, oh, they're not Lulu. This sneaky little thing. I don't know what size they are. I gotta figure it out. I would have been all about these like 2-3 years ago. About the shape of this skirt. Really heartbreaking. I just felt my heart break in half. What do you mean that these Guess cutie little overalls are an extra small? Oh, and the patch on the side. This is absolutely ridiculous of us, especially when we've only done shorts, skirts, pants, and jeans.
Mostly jeans.
That four sections, and our cart is double overflowing. So it's time to try on. My issues with these is that they're just very high rise, which is so funny that I'm like against that right now. They fit really nicely though. I can't tell. The pants that I just tried on are beautiful, but are too small. The pants that Dee Dee just tried on are beautiful, but they're too big. So now we're gonna switch. These fit.
Good, you're getting them. Wow. I love how things just work out perfectly.
So funny. I really wish that I liked super duper low rise because these are the cutest little low rise vintage sew jeans. I can't do it. They're like that is my crotch. I can't do it. I'm so sad.
Ooh. That's tasty. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Wow, I think the thrift gods just like knew
They are on your side.
that I needed a win. Dude,
Freaking
those
lovely.
are literally perfect. The patch, oh. Those are so perfect for you. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We just finished trying on all of our bottoms. And after our try on, we are getting rid of all of this. And this is why it's important to try stuff on at the thrift store before committing to purchasing it. I have no problem with thrifting Shein. The only thing is, so this is like this little white, basic, cute, open back detail. It's priced at $5.29 and I guarantee it was like probably around that much on Shein. And I'm just not gonna justify spending that. She saw that I like picked this up because pretty sure she had like the exact same thing in 2006 and she'd be like, what are you thinking? But I think I have to try it. See, this is perfect, kind of exactly what I'm looking for. Something basic, a black tee, a black shirt, but something that elevates it, something that makes it a little different, this little flouncy neckline. So we're gonna try it. Then I come across pieces like this and I'm like, okay, is this like fun and funky or is this straight thrift blindness? We'll have to try her on and find out. And we are already back to being filled up. This is so giving like Demi Lovato circa 2006. Don't forget, here we go again era. Not for me, but pretty iconic. Okay, I'm starting to go through everything because we are overflowing again. This was pretty much one of the only like fitted short sleeve blouses I found, like the ones on my Pinterest board. It's not showing up well on camera. It is such a bright yellow, like the camera's not doing it justice at all. If it was a more butter yellow, kind of like it's actually showing in the camera, I might actually get it, but we're gonna put her back. Say how many items? 20 items, and we spent, you're not ready, $111 on 20 items. I did have a 30% off all clothes coupon that I used, and that did save me $47 using that coupon. Trip was successful. Trip was over 5 hours long. It was absolutely crazy. I definitely wanted to film a lot more in the store of like the try-on process, going through and figuring out what we were actually going to keep. I wish I had counted how many items I actually tried on, probably closer to like 60. Like I was hyper focused. We were zoned in. But like I said, we did end up coming out of it with 20 items I'm very excited about and ready to actually show you. So first one is this brown cargo skirt. Very excited about this. This is Old Navy. One thing that's really fun about Old Navy is that I actually learned this from working there when I was in high school. On their tags, they put when this item was on sale. This is an older one, so it's actually under the tag right here. If you look under this tag And look at this baby tag. See how it says 709? That means this skirt was in production in July 2009, which is super cool. So like a genuine little vintage skirt. Next is just another little cargo skirt. This one is in white. This is actually a skirt. It has built-in shorts underneath it, which totally brings me back to like elementary school and middle school. This one is Sonoma, actually. Thought it'd be cute for the summer with like a fun tank top and riding boots. I also put together this outfit that I'm not 100% sold on, but I think I like it. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments. But I styled this with a little brown Western style belt that I also thrifted, a black and white polka dot off the shoulder top that I have from Gap, and then these little cowboy boots that I have from Marshall's. My lord, I was so excited about these. I'm still so excited about these. Look at these. Look at them. Look at them. So excited about these. These are also Sonoma. I wish I knew like what year they were from, but I don't think they do that. I loved these shorts. Look at this little buckle detail on the back. I thought that was so fun. You can cinch the waist tighter, pull it out to make it looser. I love the big pocket details on the front. I love the dark wash. They fit me really nicely. I was going for a more baggy jort going into this and kind of instead picked up shorts that are pretty fitted, but not mad about it. Obsessed with these. I mean, they're basic dark denim shorts. You can style them in so many different ways. I just realized I haven't been saying the price of anything. Keep in mind, I have 30% off everything in this pile. These were $7.49. The white skirt, well, was also $7.49. The brown skirt was also $7.49. Next are these Tommy Hilfiger little jean shorts. You can tell they're totally more of like a mid-rise, low-rise. I think they hit more mid-rise on me. I love the inside little Tommy branding, the blue pinstripes. I'm really into jean material that's more neutral. So I don't like a super bright or saturated blue for my jeans. It's just not my preference. And I feel like when you go more vintage in 2000s is where we really get that more like neutral style of denim. So I do really like the wash of these because they are a bit more neutral and not so blue in your face. I actually really liked this outfit. I styled these with a little white sweater tank top that I had. I only buttoned the top, but a navy blue tank top peep underneath with a fun brown buckle belt that I also thrifted, and then my riding boots. And these were $5.29. These shorts are actually decently similar to the Sonoma shorts I just showed you, but I also really liked these. These are another pair of like darker denim. These are, it looks like vintage Wrangler. Tag says Wrangler for women. I love the back pockets. Look at these little pockets. They're so fun. These have that same like big stitched pocket details, which I love in like my pants and my jeans. So, like these were just like a good staple. They fit me really nicely. And these were $5.79. Last for shorts, I got this pair of khaki, like very khaki color cargo shorts. These are Bass, actually. These are 100% cotton, which we love. We love sustainable fashion. I grabbed these because I don't have any cargo shorts. I don't have any like khaki shorts. I just feel like they're a good basic, especially for the summer. I paired these with a denim vest and that same brown buckle belt and my riding boots. I could not find it at the time that I was filming, but I also would have loved to style this with a fun little like self head scarf. This is another outfit that I'm really excited to wear out one day. These were $7.79. On to shirts. This first shirt is another basic. I just feel like it was, you know, grabbed it because it was a nice basic. This is Ralph Lauren. It is just a, it's not necessarily like a 3/4 sleeve. It hits right about at the elbow. It has more of a boat neckline. It's 100% cotton, nice sustainable material as well. It'll last me a while. And this was $6.49. Next, I have this pretty basic tank top. It's actually labeled shapewear, which is funny. I gravitated towards this because I really liked this like bust detailing that it has right here. I've been super into brown for actually probably like the last few years, honestly, like 2 or 3 years. I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with this like chocolatey brown color, but I don't know. I really like it. I think it looks nice. I think it's a more like elevated looking color for some reason. So I grabbed it and this was $5.29, which is honestly a little pricey for just like a little tank at a thrift store, but that's fine. This next one is a good example of what I was looking for more elevated basic, because you know, looking at it, it just looks like a plain black tee. You can kind of, I realized, decide how you want the neckline. It can go off the shoulders, it can be more of a little cowl neck. So I grabbed it for that reason, because I do really like very basics, tops that I can like layer more fun out there pieces with, while also still like having a little something to it. I styled this one in a more simple way today. I just threw it on with my baggy cheetah leopard print baggy jeans and some sneakers that you'll see later. But I paired it with a fun little red leather bag that I thrifted that you'll also see later. I feel like it just gives the outfit a fun pop of color, just gives it a little something to make it not look so flat. And it was $6.49. Next is just this crochet-like detail tank top. I thought this one would just be really fun for summer. You know, it goes pretty high up on the neck, and I thought this would be fun to pair with jean shorts and riding boots, maybe a little headscarf, a fun little bag, maybe a fun little Western style belt if we feel like tucking it in. This one kind of reminded me a lot of like things I might wear when I was younger, but when I tried it on, it didn't look like a little kid top. I picked this up for $6.49. My last top is actually, I'm kind of using it in a different way than it was intended, because technically, if I were to show it to you correctly, we would go this way, and it buttons in front like this, and it's this little polka dot blouse. I broke the rules, and I like it better backwards with this being the front, so that's what I'm doing. And that's what I did. This is from a brand called The Limited. I actually love the way I styled this. I styled this with some low-rise flare jeans. I paired it with a brown leather kind of like long bag crossbody situation, and then some vintage Tommy Hilfiger brown leather boots that I thrifted a few months ago. I'm fully obsessed with this outfit. I cannot wait to wear this out. I feel like this outfit is a really good example of something I would have never put together on my own, but with the help of like Pinterest inspiration, researching and things like that, it's something that I gave a shot and ended up loving. And this is why I feel like I'm finally feeling successful in like finding my style, and I'm really excited about it. And this was actually a little more expensive than I thought it was, but that's fine because I love it. It was $10.99. And then these are the jeans that I styled with that top. These are just some vintage Banana Republic. This is a really good example of what I was talking about with wash, of like, it's a very neutral, it's coming across more saturated on camera, I'm realizing, but it's in person, it's a very neutral, like dark gray denim wash. They're like a vintage mid-rise, but like current low-rise situation. They are fitted through the thighs and then they flare out at the bottom. Banana Republic is the same company as Old Navy, so anything from Banana Republic or Gap will also have the year that it was made. And this one, you can see it right here, how it says some '07. It means that these were in production in the summer of 2007. And I got these for $9.49. And then we have two more pairs of pants. Those are the only jeans I got, which I was a little upset about. I was really hoping to find more baggy jeans, but we are still on the hunt for those. I got cut off, but I just feel like these are a nice basic to have in the summer when I want to dress comfy, but maybe look a little nicer than like leggings or sweatpants. So I picked these up for $6.29. And these last ones are similar. These are actually the brand Sienna Sky, which I know is like one of those like Marshalls, TJ Maxx brands. And they are these brown, very lightweight, flowy pants. They have the white waist and pocket detailing, which I really like. I feel like it elevates them a little bit. They are a more high-rise fit. I just felt like they were a good staple to have for like the summer, spring months. And I also feel like they're a good pant that like you could dress up or down. And I picked these up for $6.29. So you've seen, I believe, both of these belts now in some of the styling portions of this video. But this first belt, I love the fun little buckle detailing of it. Double buckles on each side. I really like the chocolate brown. I think it's genuine leather. It doesn't say, but it kind of feels like it's genuine leather. I did not realize at the time of buying that it is pretty worn out, which if it was just the underneath, I wouldn't mind, but I'm a little sad because you can definitely see it. So that stinks. Like I said, I learned that accessories make a huge difference in an outfit. So I'm really keeping an eye out for belts that, I don't know, have a little something extra, have a little something that make them special. So we picked up this for $2.99. And then the other belt that we got is just this dark chocolate brown braided belt. It has a silver tip, which I really like, and then a silver buckle. I feel like this is a little less Western looking, but I feel like Western style belts are really popular right now and like coming into the trends. I really like the way that they look, so I'm definitely on the lookout for those. So I did pick it up for $3.49. I only picked up one pair of shoes, and it is just these Avia chunky sneakers. I did have chunky sneakers on my Pinterest board on my thrift wish list. I was against them for years because I was just like, those are ugly. And now I'm like, no, they're cute. And they can really like just make an outfit when you're looking for like a sporty vibe. I'm struggling in the shoe department right now because I feel like the shoes that I own are no longer my style. So I feel like a lot of my outfits are lacking because I don't have the shoes that I want in my style. They're the vibe that I'm like trying to go for, so I did pick them up. They were also only $10.79. And lastly, we grabbed 2 bags. This first bag is a more like satchel crossbody situation, not genuine leather, but picked it up because I really loved the chocolate color of it. I don't have any bags in this color. I've also learned that bags make a really big difference in an outfit. I think it's a great size for if I'm doing like a day trip. I want to bring like my wallet and my water. I loved this little buckle detail. I love that you can, not many holes in it, but I might add more to make the strap a little shorter. I loved this little fringe zipper detail. It gives it a very Western vibe. I thought it was a nice bag, and it was only $7.99. This beautiful girl, look at her, look at her. She is the red leather shoulder bag of my dreams. This is a genuine leather bag. It's a Jones New York bag. I was showing this to my sister yesterday and I discovered, look at this, this unzips in the front and it's like a little wallet. You can put like your ID. It has card holders. How fun. I feel like she will be used many times to add a fun pop of color into a cute little outfit. And I picked her up for only $6.99. And that is everything from one of the most amazing thrift trips my entire life. I'm still on such a high from it, and it was literally over a week ago at this point. I'm over the moon. I'm just so excited that I'm finally starting to find my style. I'm so excited that the thrift gods were in my favor. This is actually my first like real thrift vlog and video. I did one a while back on my channel, but it was not successful at all. Or I should say like the thrift trip wasn't very successful. It's actually one of my most popular videos, which is funny. So if you guys are interested in more thrift with me videos, styling thrifted finds videos, anything like that, definitely let me know down below. Also, if you are still watching, tell me if you are a thrifter, what is your favorite thing that you've ever thrifted? Mine might be, I think one of my most like sentimental thrift finds though is I found a 2009 Don't Forget Demi Lovato tour t-shirt for $1.99 at Savers years back in 2019. If you know me, you know I'm a huge Demi fan, so I think that's just like one of my most sentimental finds. I'm trying to get back into being more consistent on this channel. My goal is to have a new video up every single Friday, so if you liked what you saw, definitely give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss my future uploads, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
What if I never get this close again?